So Veer Vikram is black. Opponent played e4. Veer Vikram played e5. Please sit in one place, Anvi. Now knight to f3 by the opponent. Veer Vikram plays knight to f6. What do we call this opening, guys? Parth? First you decide, then raise hand, na, Veer Vikram. Yeah, it's called the Petrov's defense. Normally, this is the most popular way to defend the pawn. Here, they are also attacking the pawn. We've learned so many times what happens after knight takes. Huh? Huh? If someone takes the pawn, if black takes, it's bad for black. Black has to first kick the knight and then black can take. That we've seen before. So we'll not go there. Anyway, opponent played d3, not taking the pawn. Not the main move. d6 by Veer Vikram. Bishop to g5, pinning the knight. Right? Now Veer Vikram plays knight to c6. Yeah, he was copying till now, but okay. c3 by opponent. What is the point of c3? When you see move like this, you would think knight should have gone there. Why so? Mihir, yeah. Yeah, to play d4 and get full control of the center. The hand, please sit properly down. Otherwise, you can sit somewhere else. Otherwise, you'll knock this down. Now, Veer Vikram plays bishop to g4, pinning opponent's knight. And now opponent plays h3. What do we do generally? When you pin somebody's knight, they play h3. Do we take Aradhya? Yeah, it's better to always stay on the pin. Keep the pressure. If opponent wants, he can play g4. It's not that we can stay on the pin permanently. Whenever opponent wants, he can play g4, but that's also not great for white, right? Because this side will be open a little bit if you do g4. But you can ask him to decide, do you want to play g4 or not. When you take, that's what Veer Vikram did. He directly took. That only helps your opponent because opponent's queen comes out, which anyway white wants to do. So you're helping your opponent by doing that. But opponent took with the pawn, which is a slight mistake. It's unnecessary because if you're going to castle this side, then the king will be open. Yeah, yeah, but castling is yet to happen. They can play bishop g2, but what's the use of that bishop then? That'll be just a bad piece. So now the best thing would be to develop the bishop here, move the queen out, knight out, and castle this side. That's how white can manage things now. But to avoid that, queen should have taken. And then bishop out, castles, everything was perfect. So now Veer Vikram plays bishop to e7. So when I show you the game today, at the end of the game, you have to tell me the biggest mistake the biggest mistake made by Veer Vikram in the game. Not exact move, the biggest general mistake. After the game is over, yeah, not blunder the queen. Before the blunder of queen happens, in the opening and middle game, what was his mistake? That you have to tell me. Okay, so no, that we will see. So bishop to e7. Now opponent brings out the queen. Queen a4. Veer Vikram asked the question to the bishop. Do you want to take? Do you want to go back? Opponent takes, helping Veer Vikram because his bishop becomes active. Veer Vikram doesn't take with the pawn. Good. Bishop is active, kind of. And now opponent goes for d4, the move that he anyway wanted. Right? Now let me ask Advik, is this move a mistake by white? Huh. Bishop, yeah. So it's a free pawn, right? Knight cannot take. Knight's pinned. Queen takes and knight will take the queen, so queen won't take. So basically, black can get a pawn for free, right? So d4 is a mistake by the opponent, and Veer Vikram punishes him for that. Takes, and takes. The bishop is now active, and now opponent plays bishop to b5. So now you need to be quiet. I know we are looking at your game, but you need to be calm and patient. Excitement you need to control. So let me ask Mihir, if you are black, what will you do here? So Mihir is thinking. That's what you always have to do when a question is asked. Some people answer instantly. When you play, also you need to think. When you play, it's the opposite. Every move is on the board in 2 seconds. The same thing you have to do while playing Mihir. So what to play for black is the question to Mihir. Bishop to f6. Hmm. 1 second. Darsh. Castle. Okay. Sanvi. Okay. Finally, someone told this. So Mihir hasn't even seen this, yeah? Why would you just go back if you're 1 second? It's not a competition. If you're learning something, learn from others also. You can learn. So there's no need to answer for everything. So bishop, if you're anyway moving the bishop, you are moving back instead of taking something. That I cannot understand. That means you haven't even seen that there's a capture. So whenever you look at moves, look for captures. Main moves to consider are captures and checks. There is a threat of queen takes bishop, right? Is it a threat? Yeah, the knight is pinned. So queen takes bishop is a threat. And there is one more threat of bishop takes knight, pawn takes, and queen takes, which will be a fork, but you can move the king. I mean, rook is defended by the queen. Then you lose the rook. If you block with the queen, you lose the rook. So you can't do that. You'll have to move the king. So there are threats, but there is also something to think about. So when you took that much time to think, I thought you were thinking about taking this, then they'll take. I thought calculation was happening. Calculation has to happen. Aradhya, what will you do here for black? Bishop b2. So bishop takes knight. No, okay. Bishop takes knight. Queen takes back. Check. Okay. So you're saying you'll get the rook no matter what, and you lose only a pawn. Is that what you're saying? And king is not safe, but you're getting a rook. That's what you're saying, na? Huh? You mean afterwards? Huh? There, king f8, yeah, will be safer. Not king e7. That blocks the queen, keeps the king unsafe. King f8 is better. So bishop takes pawn is the correct move. Even though it's allowing bishop takes knight, pawn takes, queen takes, we can just move the king and it will be fine because we're getting this rook. So Veer Vikram played bishop takes pawn. Yes, Advik, what happened? What is that? Huh? Then they'll take, no? No, then queen takes. So you're giving up a pawn for free. You're not even taking here. So you're basically giving up a pawn for free and your king is not safe. So you got to capture now. Why waste a move? They're anyway trying to play bishop takes knight. You're attacking the bishop that anyway wants to move. That doesn't help you. That helps your opponent. So that is a bad move. Bishop takes pawn wins a rook. So bishop takes pawn was played, and here opponent did not even play bishop takes knight. That was white's best chance because at least king won't be safe for black at the cost of a rook. Opponent played knight d2. And now of course Veer Vikram took the rook and it's a rook up. Now opponent still didn't take. He played knight c4. Now we don't even need to allow this, right? So let me ask Smayan, what will you play for black here? Castle. Okay. Anybody else with a different move? Is there a better move than castling? Path? That's what Veer Vikram played. So the problem with castles is you will take and you lose a pawn, which is okay. At least the king will be safe, right? Queen d7 doesn't even let that happen. Bishop takes queen will just take back and it's equal. I mean, you're up a rook, right? So we don't even lose a pawn and our king gets to castle. But white can still play knight a5. What do we call this idea? Skewer. Yeah, PP on the PP. If there is a pin, put pressure on the pin piece. So the knight is pinned. So you put pressure on it. But what? But now we can play bishop. Bishop c3. Yeah, very good, good. The bishop comes back. The forgotten piece comes back and exchanges of the knight, and we can castle next. Yeah, so there's no. Can't take back. We can take the knight. Why not? Yeah, but that's the point of playing. No, we can't take back. We're taking a knight and they'll take back. It's an exchange. You're not winning anything. We don't have to also. Huh? Then we can take it. Oh, you mean again if you take with her? No, that will be blunder, no? You can take it. You're taking their queen, right? They'll also take your queen and you'll get a piece. But so what we are discussing right now is bishop c3. Try to calculate. Bishop c3 check. Let's say king moves. Bishop takes knight. If queen takes back, you should take the queen. They will take your queen and you will take back. You're up by a rook and a piece, I believe. Sir, we were just talking about king safety. You are up a rook. How is king safety matter if there's only 3 pieces left on the board? There will be only two rooks and 1 rook left for both sides. How does it matter if the king is safe or not? If you are able to get all the pieces off the board with the rook up, that is the easiest thing in the world to win. No? So you have to understand where we are talking about king safety, not in the end game. In the end game, king being in the middle doesn't matter. It can be anywhere. Yes, Mihir. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, anyway, so Veer Vikram played queen d7, and now opponent did not play knight a5, opponent played e5. He is saying, if you take, I'll take back with this knight, and that's how I'll put pressure on you. Yeah, but now Veer Vikram plays a6. Right timing, good timing. Finally removing that pin. Opponent has to decide what to do. And here opponent understands that this is not really a threat. Why is it not really a threat, guys? Why opponent just played Veer Vikram just played a6. Why is this not a problem for the opponent? Dian. Yeah, there's a pin here. So even though Veer Vikram played a6, he's not really threatening to take the bishop. If he takes a bishop, queen takes rook check, both rooks are gone almost. Queen can block, but still. So a6 doesn't help Veer Vikram yet. After castling, a6 will be good. So now opponent played, I don't understand this move, he played knight b6. He understood this is not a problem. But why did he give up the knight? That's a like brain fade moment by the opponent by this. Yeah. Fork, yeah. Now Veer Vikram is up a piece. How do you mouse slip from here to there? You can't, that's not likely. Anyway, so now Veer Vikram is up by Abhinav. What is Veer Vikram up by right now? Black is up by? That's the wrong answer. Look properly, Abhinav. Let me ask Darsh. What is black up by? Again, wrong answer. Shanaya. What is black up by? You cannot even look properly and compare piece and decide, both of you. No, now chance is over. Mihir, calmness. Shanaya. What is black up by? Exactly. So this is how you need to get better, Abhinav. While playing the game also, you'll be like, I'm winning, I'm up by something. By looking at pieces captured. So can you be quiet, Veer Vikram? I'm talking to somebody, right? So you have to get better at understanding how to decide who is winning. How is it just up a knight? Compare the pieces. Black has two rooks, white has one, black's up one rook. Minor pieces, one for white, black two. So one knight and one rook extra. It's that simple. So that's how you have to decide who is winning. Not by looking what is captured. What is Advik saying? Now, pawn doesn't matter. It's a rook and a piece up. How does pawns matter now? If it's rook and knight up, then it's already a lot of material. Na? So it is winning for Veer Vikram completely. Now, opponent played pawn takes pawn. Can Veer Vikram take back? Sanvi? Yes. What do you say? Yes. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, everything is fine. Don't take here because then you lose a rook. Queen takes pawn. Opponent plays bishop to c4. Which threat? Which? They did not even see the threat that they played. That was not even a threat. Yeah, but anyway, they must have thought, let me move the bishop back. 1 second. Let me ask Veer Vikram. Yes. Sir, what happened? Yeah, Veer. I didn't know that threat would happen if I took the bishop. If you took this, queen will take the rook, yes. That you didn't realize. Okay. All right. Yes, Shania, what happened? B5. Okay. Sanvi, what are you saying? Huh. Okay, so a lot of people, yeah, fork or double attack, both are fine. So, so there many of you are saying or thinking b5. Is b5 a good move, Dhridi? Pawn to b5. Should Veer Vikram play it? Why not, Dhridi? Because you won't get. It's going to be a free pawn. How? So b5, I'm attacking bishop and queen. How is it a free pawn? Then we take the bishop. No? Pawn take. Then take the rook. Yeah. So that you didn't tell. No? That's why you're saying it's a free pawn. So b5 is not a good move. It looks like a good move, but you will lose your bishop. I mean your pawn. You lose the pawn for free. If you take the bishop, you lose a rook. So that pin we should not forget. So let's go back. So what should Okay, so okay, what happened, Aradhya? That's what I'm getting to. If you want to win this position, the simplest thing to do here, Virukram, castle. Just get your king out of there. It's already like how many moves? 20, 22 moves. Just castle, you're up a rook, you're up by a knight. Enjoy the position, bring your rooks into the game, and everything is perfect. Once you castle, b5 will be a threat because the rook will be defended by the other rook. But he gives a check. Is that a good move, Darsh? Bishop to c3 by Vir Vikram. Is it a good move or a bad move? Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, think about it, Dash. I'll give water for Aradhya. 1 second. I'm coming. Wait. Yes, Darsh. The move is okay, not good or bad, just okay. All right. What does Shaurya saying? Is this a good move, Shaurya? Okay, you finish water and then tell me. You keep your hands down, everyone. I'm asking Shaurya, no, others have to keep their hands down. Time to decide, Shaurya. Is it a good move or a bad move that Veer Vikram has just played? Which move are we talking about? Which move, Shaurya? You don't know which move? This move, Bishop C3 was a move played just now, no, by Veer Vikram. Is that a good move or a bad? No need to raise hands. Let him. It's a mic for the video. So let's be quiet. Shaurya, time to decide. Now you need to be quiet. Yeah, so I'm asking, is the move good or bad? I'm not asking what will happen after that. Is it a good move or a bad move? Or okay move? Good, bad, okay. What is it? Okay, or how many of you saying it's a good move? Only two people. Now don't look at others and change your answer. You have to have the courage to stand by your answer. What is this fear of answer being wrong? What will happen if you give a wrong answer? So don't look around and then change your answer. That's not good. You need to first be brave. Otherwise, how will we play chess? If you have an answer, you should stick by it. Whether it is right or wrong, it's your answer, na? So don't look here and there and decide things. So I'm not asking Abhinav. Shanaya, what do you say? Is it a good move or a bad move? Why is it bad, Shanaya? We are letting the king move. Huh? No reason, just bad. So how does a move become bad because the king will move? You bring 1 second. So you're bringing a bishop back to a good place. You're giving a check. King cannot castle now. So it is a good move, not bad or okay. It's a good move. So simply don't say it's bad. There should be a reason for your answer. Without any reason, why would you say it's? Huh? Yeah, here or here. Yeah, because the queen is covering. So it is a good move. Yeah, but what? But it's better than being in the center. Castling is at least safer than being here. So king would want to castle. So he has to go somewhere safe, na? Yes, Parth. D2. No, king will still go to F1 after that. It'll be good, but yeah. So king went to F. I mean, after bishop C3, king F1. What happened there? Yeah, what do we do here? Anyone? Yes, Sanvi. That's what happened in the game. Unfortunately, it's a blunder. Yeah. The problem is, like, it looks like checkmate. That's why Veer Vikram played it. That's why some of you also wanted to play it. Yeah, yeah. Now, please be quiet. When I ask a question, then answer. No? So, after queen to d1, even if opponent doesn't see that it's a free queen, still he. Do you want to come here and teach everybody? Then don't interrupt when I am speaking. So, you need to be quiet. Okay. So, I was saying, the thing is, even if opponent does not see the free queen, he will have to see it because there's no other move. So he'll think, why is it not checkmate? Like, why is the message not coming? Game over. You lost. Because there is a move. So he will have to find queen takes. What happened? What to? Oh, king can move. Okay. Sorry. So opponent can miss this, but he didn't. Opponent took the free queen. So from a completely winning position, it just became losing because of one blunder by Veer Vikram. He lost the queen. So can Veer Vikram fight back from here? What does he got in return for the queen? What are the pieces he have for bishop? Both sides have. So no, rook and knight for a queen. So it's close. It's, yeah, it's close, and pawns, it's 6 pawns. So he has got 2 pawns, a rook and a knight. So material wise, he's actually up by a point, but it's against the queen. So it's still better for white. But he has got good chances to fight back. Yes. They can't, you bring the rook here, it's active. If it takes one move to do something, that's not a bad thing. No, it's fine. And castling is important. Veer Vikram has to castle now at least. He plays rook d8. Small mistake, because now opponent can give a check and you can't castle anymore, right? Yeah, castling should have been done. Yeah, but then your knight is going back, no? So it's becoming worse. And even after that, 1 second. So even if you play 97, could it have happened? If he plays 97, knight e5. Knight e5 is a blunder. Pawn f4 and knight is gone. So knight e7, you can still not castle because queen will take the knight. So position becomes bad because he is not castling. So you should have done that in the beginning itself, castling. At least after losing the queen, castling should have happened. But now it's not possible for Veer Vikram to do anything. He plays king f8, not knight e7. Opponent plays rook g1. Veer Vikram, bishop a1. What is that? Why is the bishop going there? What is kept in the corner of the room? Bishop is going to the corner and digging there. There's nothing there, no? What is it doing? If you kept it here, I understand. Or if you moved the king and brought it here and brought the rook in, that's good. Or at least put it somewhere useful. It's already there, no? It was already in a good place. Here it's doing nothing. Okay, now opponent plays queen e1, attacking the bishop in the corner. The bishop goes back. Opponent plays queen d5. Do we need to move the bishop? Diya? There's no need, no? It's defended. He plays rook e8. Good move, right? Activating the rook. Now queen g4. Now let me ask Shania. If you are black, what do you do here, Shania? What to do? Knight e5. Knight e5 allows queen takes pawn.
Yeah, but then we can move a king out.
You can move the king, but your pawn is gone, and your king is not safe.
Sir, we could take with the bishop.
Knight is coming to e5. There's no bishop takes unless bishop can do high jump. Bishop cannot go there. So knight e5 is blocking of the bishop. So it's not a good idea to allow queen takes pawn. Yes, Aradhya. Rook g8. No, you don't need to defend. It's defended already. So there's no threat. So it's unnecessary to put the rook here. It's already bad there. You move it here, still bad. So you should try to bring this into the game somehow. How do we bring that rook into the game? The only way I can see is king. Pawn h5, rook h6. That's one way. Yeah. Okay, Darsh.
Instead of opponent playing queen g4,
Huh.
if he played queen f4,
Huh.
and
Checkmate here, yeah?
Veer Vikram played rook g8, it would be smothered.
Not smothered, will just be checkmate. What's smothered? Who's
Two
smothered?
pieces
Oh, that. No, even if those two pieces are not there, it will be checkmate. No, queen coming in front of the king. But yeah, you're right. Queen f4 would have been another choice. Where did the queen come from? Yeah, instead of going to g4, if it came here, there was a checkmate threat. Right? That would have been a better choice. But now, after queen g4, yes, Mihir, what happened?
Sir, pawn g5.
No, why are you opening up? Even there's no threat only there. You're opening up the king for no reason. Already, king is not safe. Rook is not playing. Now you're opening the both the windows, like fully open. Then how will it be safe? So I'll instantly play h4. So unnecessarily don't open up your king. There is no threat itself. So you should think about playing h5, rook h6. That's how you bring the rook in. Or this rook somehow into the game. Or this bishop back. Any of those moves are good. He played rook d8. Did Veer Vikram. Opponent played queen f4.
Sir, he could have before now he
Huh.
played a rook. He could have played
Huh.
knight 4.
There's no knight fork. We already saw why is it a bad idea. You're again going back to the same thing. Try to remember things. But it's fine. He's up a queen. He has a queen for a rook and knight, and the rook is not playing for Veer Vikram. So in effect, it's a queen versus knight. That's completely winning for the queen for white. What rook for Veer Vikram? Yeah, that rook is not playing in the game, na? Okay, he played rook d8 and now queen f4. That d8 is already white also has a rook. The difference here is queen versus knight and that rook. So try to understand things. So now Advik, if you are black, what will you do here? Huh. Knight to e5 says Advik, defending f7, right? Sanvi, what do you say? What will you do for black? E5. Okay. So this is one way to defend. The other would be just to push the pawn. So the yeah. By the way, what is the threat, Dhridi, that white's making? What is that? I'm asking Dhridi. There's no need to raise hands when I'm asking somebody. You need to focus more, Dhridi. I just explained. Somebody even told the defense. Shaurya, what is white's threat right now? What is white trying to do? No? You have to focus. Abhinav, what is white's threat right now? Yeah, white is telling loud and clear, I'm going to checkmate you here. Yeah, this is a pawn, tall pawn. You can't see a bishop. That's why you have to play chess occasionally, you know. You can't even recognize a bishop. Queen takes pawn is a huge threat. What happened? Okay, pawn f6. Knight e5. Yeah, that's true. Or even, yeah, you can play bishop f6. Yeah, there are many ways. The problem is many people don't even see the threat. Like many people allow this and game is over. Shania?
So we can also make the king run out.
Yeah. Yeah, so this threat we have to see. When a queen is coming close to your position, you have to understand there is danger. So in the game, Veer Vikram did not realize that. He played knight b4 and checkmate happened. So the fight back didn't happen because one piece was sleeping. Otherwise, there was a chance to fight back. If you imagine if the king was safe and rook came in, then it's a close game. Queen against rook and knight. But Veer Vikram's position never allowed him to fight back. The rook never came into the game. So, what is the main mistake, general mistake in this whole game? Darsh.
He didn't bring out his rook and he blundered his queen.
There's an easy way to say that. Mihir.
Sir, he didn't castle.
Exactly. You don't have to say he didn't bring out his rook and all. He didn't castle. If Veer Vikram castled in the beginning, he would have been completely winning. If he castled after losing the queen, he could have fought back. But he forgot about castling. Castling is not just about the king being safe, it's about a rook coming into the game. That is two things done in one move. So that is why